How to navigate difficult conversation at a workplace. Now, I'm bringing this up because I always have this conversation with people and they always end up gossip or anything else. And how do I now navigate it? You ever tired of the office drama? Ever feel like you walking on eggshell around your coworkers, learning how to navigate difficult conversation in the workplace with confidence and get result you deserve? And
or the way you do things, or you define someone that you don't like, or the way they do things. When you have a problem, and you will have one, you have one option with it. Hand the problem up the food chain into leadership so they can help you fix the problem, solve the problem, fund the answer to the problem, but the receptionist can't fix this for you. And so dropping by and leaning on her desk with a cup of coffee and going, do you know, did you hear about the new sales program that's not going to work? I will warn you once, and you will change. Period.
comment down below what you think about that question and what do you think, how do you navigate to it? Because I know a lot of people go to work and have issues with some of these conversations, and what can you do to improve it? Well,
Supervisors and team leaders often have to have difficult conversations with colleagues, poor performance, absence, personal hygiene, and so on. These are the
let's talk about this. The importance of effective conversation is the first thing you need to know. Acknowledge the prevalence of difficult conversation in the workplace. You need to know it's going to happen. And you need to highlight the potential negative impact of avoiding these situations and mishandling such conversation. And emphasize the benefits of navigating these conversations effectively, leading to improved relationship productivity and overall well-being. And there's always a conversation at work. Good, bad, we're going to all lose our job. This isn't going well. How do you get through it? And this is the first thing. You need to prepare for these conversations. Define specific goals you want to achieve during each of these conversations. I have people telling me, oh, we're all going to lose our job. We're all going to get laid off. And I'm like, who told you this? Why are you believing in rumors? And you just have to navigate it so you don't bring down negative attitude and don't be part of those conversations. And you have to anticipate the potential objection and formulate a strategy to address them. So they're going to tell you, most people will have a reason why they think it's going to happen. And you just have to say pretty much, hey, I do understand where you're coming at, but until it happens, let's not worry about it and just continue to work like normal. It's good. Thank you for letting me know. And just let them know, hey, I'm willing to have this conversation. But hey, it's not important right now. If it happens, it happens. We can't do nothing. They already made the decision. But let's just do our job and see what's really going to happen. Consider the best setting and time for the conference. Sure, it's in conductive environment. Because not every environment you should have some of these conversations. And this is where you have to come at when you listen to say, hey man, right now it's not a good time. I'm really busy. Let's pick up this conversation at lunch, right? And so you can have gossip during lunch and they can relieve their stress. And that's one of the things you have to make sure you prepare for these conversations. Once you prepared and you're in the right environment, and this is what I do. Actively listen and empathize with these people. Develop a active listening skill. So you focus on understanding that person's perspective and why they think this. Why do they think they can get fired? Why do they think the company's going to do major layoff? And you just listen. And they're going to let them vent it out because they're stressed out and you need to understand why they're worried about it. Maybe they have a bunch of bills. Maybe they don't have anything else they can do. So you just listen so you can help them out. Let them vent. And I understand not everyone's going to like this, but at the end of the day, it's a job and you need to make a nice work environment. Sometimes you just have to let people vent. Now, you have to emphasize the importance of acknowledging and validating their feelings, even if you don't agree. So when I was owning my company, I would always have people come to me complaining something's going on with their life. And the biggest part I learned about all this, you have to listen to the person. And if you're in a manager role, or you're just a coworker, you'll have people vent to you, and this is one of the things you need to understand. Try to get through with it, listen to them, and then eventually they'll calm down and everything get back to normal. And then practice empathy. Put yourself in their shoes and gain a better understanding of their situation. And this is the thing, when I was the owner of a company and now with my coworkers, I hear a lot of rumors all the damn time. And it's annoying. But I need to empathize in their position. They need the job. They need the money. So what can we do? Empathize and tell them, hey, these might be some solution. If you're really worried about, go look for another job. Well, we still have a job. There's all different type of things. And then communicating assertively. Express your needs and expectations clear and respectfully. So if you're a manager and they bring this to you and they're worried about it, tell them what you really expect from them and be clear and respectful of their boundaries. Use I statements to convey your perspective without blaming or accusing. So don't be blaming people. Don't be accusing. Don't let these rumors say, I think of this and this aspect, and don't try to put words in other people's mouth. It just set people off. And remain calm and composed. Avoid emotional outbursts and aggressive language. Try to keep it professional. I know people get moody and they always worry about the job, but at the end of the day, let's not stress out about anything and try to stay cool, calm, collected. And then lastly, negotiating a solution. So maybe they're stressed out because XYZ, they can't get things done right. Negotiate. Say, hey man, I can help you out if you help me out here. Hey, I know you're really screwed up or you're worried about your job. And say, hey, maybe look for another job just in case if you're that stressed out. Apply to 100 different places and maybe you'll get another job offer, and if you can always decline it later. So help them feel reassurance and come up with a solution they didn't think about. And then willing to compromise to create a solution. So you had to be creative with these solution. Sometimes some people aren't good at doing certain things and you have to help them. And this is what I call teamwork. And as a business owner, you have to try to facilitate these teamwork situations. Sometimes you give people jobs that you know they're not qualified for, so they can ask other team members to help so they'll learn how to do it and facilitate teammate. But you also seen how they handle stress, see if they'll be a good upper management manager or anything else like that. And document agreement when you reach out. So say, hey man, I'll email you later. I agreed I'll help you with this, so let's talk this through. And that's all you need to do. How do you take the next step? So that's how you navigate some of these toxic work environment conversations. Understand it's not the easiest thing. As a business owner, sometimes I put my team in this situation just so I can see how their teamwork is doing and what's going on with the health of the company. So sometimes they do this just to see what everyone does. Like and subscribe to my video. That's all I got.